The Brewtroller hooked up. Obviously there's AC coming in here through a breaker, through the AC to DC converter. Make sure you check this, that you're getting 12 volts before you put it on. I'm pretty sure they do before they send it to you, but just check it, because you wouldn't want to fry this board. I just turned this on. It's not really much to say. I was kind of surprised. I thought I was going to have to do more, like hooking up to my laptop to try to edit this. I think you can do quite a bit of it just without having to actually go in and configure anything. I think from what it looks like, should be able to do quite a bit of this from the actual unit itself. So yeah, I'm still I ordered a bunch of one wire connectors. I'm waiting to get the rest of them. Unfortunately, there was a mix-up in shipping, but I contacted them and they said, "Oh, we'll ship those right out first thing Monday." So they'll be coming soon, the rest of them, and I'll return the other ones. I'm gonna try to see if they'll send me some surface-mounted capacitors for these. I don't know if you can see that. This is one of those Dallas temperature probes, and you need this thing doesn't focus. You need a capacitor, from what I'm understanding, from this lead to that lead, and a resistor on. I'd have to look at this chip. I think it's this one. So that's where I'm in the process of sourcing these surface-mounted capacitors, because I'm going to put this inside of these incredibly small. This is 1/4-inch stainless steel stock I got from Granger, and as you can see, it just barely fits. It'll fit. And so I need a surface-mounted capacitor, because that's really small. Every 1 microfarad capacitor I've ever seen, they're huge. So, and like I said, as you see, it barely fits. I'm gonna have to get, I'm gonna get it out of here. I'm gonna have to get those surface mounts. Another thing I had to do, and I'm gonna build just the one to see if it works, is I literally had to go in and sand down part of this sensor, and I don't think that should have disturbed anything. But part of the reason I'm trying to make these so small is, here's a tri-clamp. I've probably already showed y'all this in a previous video, but it's been a while since I made the other ones. And some of y'all could probably be frustrated wanting to see this as it comes out, but honestly, I'm kind of afraid of technology and the fact of our federal government nowadays tracking you. So I think I'm just going to put this all out at once and see how that works. So here's my I'm going to have to build thermal wells out of this. Or, well, this is the thermal, obviously. This is the temperature sensor. And I have a TIG welder. If you don't, I would advise buying the pre-made ones. But I'm going to split this probably 4 ways, and then mash it into trying to point and then weld over it. And then I'm going to I have a couple of grinders, and I'm just going to grind this smooth, and hopefully I won't have any divots. So that's how I'm planning on making the complete end there. I bought this stick, like I said, at Granger, 6 foot. I think I gave 15, 16 bucks for it. Stainless steel. I bought a lot of my tubing from Granger. Um, so I'm also going to use that for temperature sensors, and I'm going to use it for the dipstick for the volume sensors, which from what I'm reading, I do believe these are on an analog leg of this troller, which, I've had to watch a lot of different videos, just not regarding Brewtroller, because there's none that I really see that go into this detail, which has driven me kind of nuts, because not everybody is into this stuff, and I'm learning as I go. But I'm sure you can see that maybe it has A's there, which stand for analog, D's that stand for digital, obviously, that, and it says digital up there. But so those of y'all out there looking to do the Arduino thing, yes, it can be done. It's not something I want to invest my time in yet, because, like I said, I'm new to microcontrollers, and this is essentially what it is. The only difference is the Brewtroller firmware was designed for this. So my understanding is you don't have to go in and assign pins. This thing just works with the pins that are on here. As you probably can't see this, but it says one wire, and this is just some Cat 5 that I'm testing with. These are designated for one wire, which are temperature sensors. So, the firmware is set up to work with this board. And if you try to go with the Arduino route, you're going to have to set the board up yourself using the Brewtroller firmware. And, the nice thing is, and I love technology, and I love the free disbursement of information, I think it's a great thing. And, open source ideas are awesome, because, people take them, they tweak them, they make them theirs. You got to remember where you came from, and this was obviously somebody's labor of love at one point, and you're just making little tweaks to it. So yeah, it's coming along. So I'll catch y'all next time.